Okay, these are the rules we are going to follow to deploy our project. The first step says squad members must fork the repo, rename the repo to username and cohort number, then clone the repo. So let's start by looking for the repo to fork. So let's go to Francis Aletu, which is our cohort leader. Let's look for the repo. Go to his repositories, and this is the repository we are looking for. So we get this. Okay, so you can see this repo has two branches, Jumia and Sabi. So while forking, we have to rename to our username cohort. Now I already have this, so I'll put a dash here, cohort 11. And remember to uncheck this, copy the Jumia project branch only. No, we want to copy both Jumia and Sabi, so we uncheck and we fork it. Okay, that is done. So you can see I now have it as Terence cohort 11. Now I'm going to clone it to my local computer. So I copy the link and I go to my gedit, and I'm going to, let me delete this. I'm going to paste the link here. Then this is my token. I'll copy my token and paste it here as usual to avoid any permission issue. I'll put an at the end. I'll now copy everything, Control C, and I will now clone. So I'm on desktop. Let me ls. You can see that what I have on my desktop. I'm going to git clone, and I'll paste that link, then enter. So the cloning is done. Let me ls to check, and I have it. This is it. I have it. So let me navigate into it. cd Terence cohort 11 and ls. So if you check, I have the Jumia. If I do git branch, you still see Jumia only. But if you want to see other branches, you do, let me clear this, git branch only Jumia. You want to see other branches, you do git branch and you fetch the remote. So -r, git branch -r. Okay, now you can see we have Sabi and we have Jumia. So first of all, I'm going to, let's do git branch. You can see we are on Sabi, that's why we have star. So the next phase of it, what is it saying? Cohort members are to create a third branch called my design. This is where individual designs of cohort members for each project will be neatly labeled and deployed. So we are expected to create a branch called my design. So from here, from Jumia, since I'm there already, if I create a branch, I'm going to be creating a branch from Jumia. So I'll do git checkout, and the branch name will be, since will be my designs. Okay, git checkout, and that will be the branch name. Sorry, I'll do git checkout -b because I just want to switch to it. Git checkout -b. Let me just do it and switch to it. Okay, the branch has, or you do git branch and the branch name to create the branch. Git checkout -b. So I've created it and I've switched to it. If I do git branch, I will now see I have this and I have this. If I do git branch -r, I'll see my Sabi branch is still there. So now let me clear. So git branch, and it's giving me I'm on my designs now. So let me do an ls. I have the Jumia stuff there. So what I'm going to do is, since I cloned that stuff on my desktop and I'm inside the branch, I've cloned it, I'm inside the branch. This is my Jumia project. I'll just go and copy my Jumia project and paste inside it and push. So before I paste it, I'm going to check if my project is working as it's supposed to work. So let me check first, so that when I'm pushing, I'm sure everything works as it's supposed to work. I have two projects on Jumia. So the first one is this. I have two pages on Jumia. Let me open this. Okay, everything looks fine. Everything looks fine. Okay, the other page on Jumia is gaming. That is video gaming. I have this is page 2. So this is my other page on Jumia, and everything looks fine. So I can push. Everything is fine. Okay, now let me minimize this. I'm going to copy the two folders. In your case, you're going to have just one folder. So just copy your one folder, take it to the desktop where you have the Jumia, the one you just clone. Open it and make sure you paste the folder there. So it's still copying and it's done. So I would like to verify this. I'll open the cloned folder on the clone repository on my VS Code. I want to access it from the index page, from Mr. Francis page. So this is the clone. And okay, this is a clone. This is Mr. Francis' work. I'm going to run it from his work. Okay, this is his work. This is his page. Okay, everything looks fine. So from his page, I'm going to navigate to my own page. Let me go to baby product. Okay, now my page, you can see my page is working fine. It's well linked as we linked before. If I go to gaming, video gaming is working, but I want to navigate to video gaming from his own page. Let me see gaming, and you can see it's not working. That means the link he used to my page is not okay. He's using gaming while I'm using video gaming. So I'm going to fix that on his code. He's using gaming, he's using this while I'm using video gaming as my folder name. So I'm going to come to his code and I'll locate that folder, the folder he's trying to call. Okay, look at it, he's using gaming while my folder is called video gaming. So I'm just going to edit this to video dash gaming. So in your case, you may not be editing this if everything goes well, but just make sure the link you have here on the index page on Mr. Francis' work is same as your folder, just your folder name. And you can now save this, and let me check again, gaming, and boom, everything works well. Okay, so this is fine, this is fine, this is fine. I'm going to push now. I'm going to push. to my designs. Let me see ls, and you can see this is a repository. I have my 2 designs there. I'm going to git add git commit. Let me see, Terence Jumia project deployed. Yes, okay, everything has been added, and git push. Now I'm pushing from my designs to I'm not pushing to my designs repository. I'm not sorry, my designs branch. If you come here, you look at this too. If I just push to origin, from origin my design, it's going to create another branch here, my design, and that will be it. It's going to push there, and I'll not be able to merge. So what I'm going to do is I'll not be able to create a pull request, sorry, from that branch. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a push my designs Jumia dash project. So I'm pushing my design branch to the Jumia project I have. So let's see what happens. Okay, it's pushing. So this is how you push across branches. So let's check what happens. Let me refresh this. Okay, you can now see I have my 2 projects in it. So you can see I'm still on Jumia. So I have pushed from my designs to the Jumia, and let me see if I can create a pull request, and then new pull request. So I'm creating the pull request for Jumia first. Okay, able to merge. I can create a pull request. So I'm going to create the pull request. Okay, let me just copy this and paste there, and I'm going to create pull requests. Okay, I've created it. I think it's created. Okay, let me just add a comment of okay and see. Okay, that is done. So you can see it's open. Terence wants to merge one commit into Francis Jumia from Terence Jumia, but I'm pushing from my designs. Okay, so this is done. This is settled. We are going to do the same thing for Sabi, and before we do the same thing for Sabi, we have to delete this branch. Git branch I have to delete this my designs branch. We have already done everything. We have sent it already online, so let's delete it locally and create another my designs branch for Sabi. So I'll do git branch -d, and I'll do my designs. I'm trying to delete this. Git branch and the git branch -d. Let me use a small d and see. My designs not found. Okay, I'll have to browse that. Let me delete the branch on git branch called this. Okay, let me use minus delete, but minus this is supposed to work. If I use this minus is the same thing, delete my minus designs. Cannot delete branch. Check out all. Let me use minus capital Z. Sometimes capital Z forces it. Okay. Let me see, git branch minus let me use minus df minus d. Let me use f. Cannot delete. Okay, let me see something. Git switch. Let me switch branch first before I see if I can delete it. Switch Jumia project. Okay, then let me see if I can delete that branch. Git branch minus d my designs. My design is not found. I'm looking for a way to delete this branch. I think I can do that somehow. Let me first of all make it, let me go back to it. Git branch minus git branch git switch git switch my designs. Okay, I'm there. I'm going to do git remove recursively and force it. I will do this, remove everything in it. I don't need that branch anymore, so then I'm going to clear it. Let me clear everything. Git clear minus f d capital X. Okay, sorry, clean. I think it's clean, not clear. I think it should be clean. Git clean. Okay, then let me do git branch again and see. Okay, let me see if I can now delete it. Git branch minus d my designs. Branch is not found. Okay, that is no problem. What we are going to do is we have pushed for the first one. We now need to push for the second one. Let's see if we can switch to Sabi first. Git switch. Since I cannot delete the branch, let's see git switch Sabi project. Okay, ls. Now you can see Sabi project. I'm seeing the products there. Let me see. I think I've copied this somehow by mistake, but let me check. Let me check what I have on, what he has online. I've pushed to Jumia. We are done with Jumia. I'm trying to check what we have in Sabi. Okay, we just have this in Sabi, so I don't need, where's that stuff? I don't need this. I may have copied it by mistake. Let me git move -r baby dot ls. Okay, so Sabi branch looks fine now. Let me clear this. ls. Let me see if I can get a branch from Sabi for it to come as Sabi. Git checkout -b my designs. Now I'm in Sabi, so I can, if I check out, the parent should copy everything from Sabi. Hopefully branch name already exists. That's why I need to delete that branch. That's why I need to delete that branch. Switch Sabi project git branch -z my designs. Not far. Let me check this online. I'm not seeing a good solution for it. Okay, what I'm going to do is, I've pushed for the first branch, ls cd dot ls. I'm going to remove this and I'll clone again. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to remove it, clone again without without the my designs then push to it again, since it doesn't want to get deleted. CD. Directory not empty. Okay. Directory not empty. Directory not empty. Let me see how to remove a git. I've forgotten that command. I would have loved to use command line, but let me see if I can do it this way. Can't even see delete. I think I'm just going to remove this from here. Let me just remove it from here and clone another one to that location. This is, I'm going through the same process. I think I already have this stuff here. Copy. Let me do a clear. I'm on desktop now. I'm going to do a git clone to desktop again. And let me see into it. Let me ls and see what happens. Okay, this is the Jumia, which is the main branch. Let me go to Sabi and see switch git switch Sabi project. And let me do an ls Okay, so this is the Sabi project. It's just the same thing we did for Jumia. No, this is slightly different. This Sabi project, I want to open his Sabi project code, sabi.html. This one I have to paste my code inside, so let me see. This is it. So I'll look for my div, my section where I'm supposed to paste my code, or where I'm supposed to write my code. Okay, here the ID is sustainability, and it has a class. So what I'll do is I'll go to my own Sabi. This is my Sabi. Open it, and let me see his Sabi again. He has images and the file. So I'm going to put my images inside here. So I'm going to put my image. Let me copy my images. Control A. Let's see, copy. I've copied my images. I'm going to go to his images folder and place mine. Okay, minimize. I'm going to go to my own again. I have this page, and I'm not going to copy the home page. I'm going to copy the CSS. First of all, let me just copy this page one by one so that we see how it's going. I'll go to his and paste the page. I'm not sure you are going to have this page. I have two pages for this project. So look at his CSS. Sabi.css. Okay, I can just copy mine too and put there. Sabi.css. I can copy mine this time with CSS. I can copy it, come inside of it and put trend.css. Then for the HTML, I'm going to come to my HTML, open with Visual Studio Code. I'm not going to copy the HTML because we have just one page for the HTML. This is his HTML where I'm going to paste my code here, and this is mine. So this is my div. I just have this div. No, I have two divs for footer, and so mine starts from here and here. So I have these two. This is for favor and this is for me. So I'm going to just copy these two divs, Control C, and I'll come to his work here. Let me first of all paste it under this one. I've pasted it under. So this is what I pasted now. Now you can see the class of this. So this class is not necessary. Just make sure this ID is there. The same name, the same everything. ID sustainability. If you make an error with the spelling, it's better you just copy it even. Okay, it's the same thing. It's better you just copy and paste. Then I can now delete this, or you comment it. If you wish, comment. You can now delete this. Then after this, you should try and run it and see what happens. Okay, now I've not linked the CSS, so it's like this. I've not linked the CSS. This page is fine. Let me now link my CSS. You can see my CSS, Terence CSS. You can just come to the CSS under his own, link CSS Terrains CSS, and you save. So I believe everything should be fine now. Is it not fine? Okay, it's not fine yet. Let me refresh this and try again. Okay, this is it. This is okay. This is mine. This is other people's work. So before I link my CSS, I did not scroll to the bottom. Also, this is what I was looking at, and I was thinking I've not gotten everything. Before I linked my CSS, let me just comment it again. Let me comment this my CSS I just linked and save. So I want you to see that linking the CSS. Let me refresh. I'm refreshing because I don't think it's lifesaver. So you can see what's happening because I've commented out my CSS. So you make sure you put your CSS there and link it. Control S and save. It's still like this, but I have to refresh because I'm not using lifesaver to run it. So this is my work. So Favor and I have done this. We have some other pages. Delete my account. We have this page on it. We also have this on it, and we also have this. I'm just making sure everything is working and everything is fine. So my section is great. This section is great. This section is great. Okay. Okay, that's okay. That's okay. So I need to push. Everything is working fine. I do a git add git commit Terrains and Favored. That's our username. Favored Sabi project. Okay. Git push the same way I push to Sabi project or use on my designs. I did not even check if I created a my designs branch. Let me see. Git branch. Okay, I did not create the my designs branch from Jumia. So I was supposed to create the my designs branch and do all of this, put my files in it. But if I create my designs branch from here now, it's still going to come with the branch with the files because they're all in Sabi. So let me do git branch my designs. No, git is it git check. Let me do git checkout. Git checkout minus b my designs. I'm creating it from Sabi. Let me do an ls. Now you see I still have my files there because I created it from Sabi, and Sabi already has all of this. So you can either create it before, you can either add your files before creating the branch, the my designs branch, or you create the my design branch then switch to the my design branch and add your files inside. So now I've switched to the my design branch. I have them in my designs because I want to make sure I'm pushing from my designs. So I'll now do a git, let me just verify git add is okay. Git commit, just verify all of this. Terrains and favor this. Nothing to commit, I've committed already. Git push from my designs to Sabi dash project. Let me verify Sabi project. Okay. Okay. This has gone to. So I'll have to go to this place. Terence has recent push 5 seconds ago. So this is it. I don't want to compare and pull anything. Let me just do another pull request again. Pull requests. Let me go back and see what is happening. Terence has recent. Sorry, this is, let me go to my own stuff. Okay, I'm going to my own repository, the one I cloned. Okay, this is for Jumia clone. Let me check Sabi. So if you look at Sabi, I have my files there. Let me see if I'm supposed to create a pull request for this again, since I have a file. Okay, you can look at it. Had pushes 2 minutes ago. That's for Sabi branch. Okay, able to merge. I'm pushing now to merging from Sabi. Just making sure everything is in order. Basically, I'm just checking out these options so that I don't go the wrong way. Let me go back to my repository. My computer is freezing or something. I want to go back to my compare this instead. Okay, I think this is it because I have this 7 minutes ago. Create pull requests. Okay, this is it. Create pull. Okay, I'll just put an OK here and comment. So I've created pull requests for both the Sabi branch and Jumia. So if I come back to what we are supposed to be doing, core members are to create a third branch design. This is where individual designs of cohort members for each project will be neatly labeled. So for me to have them neatly labeled, after doing my cohort members must create a pull request. No problem, I've created my pull request already. So let me now neatly label my projects in my design branch. So this is ls let me do git branch. Okay, my designs, and I just want two projects here, my Jumia project and my Sabi project. So I can comfortably delete these ones. Remove minus R. FR. Let me see. ls, let me do well, I'm on this branch. If I'm on this branch, I have to delete this file. Let me see. Remove, delete account, ls. Okay, that's gone. Remove minus R images. That should be gone to. Remove readme terrence.css. remove sabi. I'm removing everything from this my design branch. sabi.css. remove sabi.html. let me do ls and see, and I want to remove the readme too, or better still, let me just edit the readme. Echo, I'm echoing something. I want to write something to the readme, replace anything we have there. Then I'm going to now copy my two projects and put inside there. Trying to minimize everything. Okay, this is my Sabi project, this is my Jumia project. I'm going to copy and put inside here. And if I go back to my terminal and do an ls, I should have my Jumia and Sabi neatly labeled. So let me clear and ls. I have them neatly labeled. So what do I do next? I have to push git add git commit Terrence projects neatly labeled. Okay, going to do a git push. Now I'm not pushing to any, I'm just pushing to my design. So it's supposed to create this my design online for me and push to it. So let me see if everything works well. So if we go online, it's supposed to have created this. So let me go to my own repository. Open my repository, and you can now check my designs is here. And if I open my designs, I just have my 2 projects neatly labeled. I have 3 branches. My Jumia contains just my Jumia project, and the one that's my Jumia project which I added to Mr. Francis project. My Sabi project is there. My Sabi project contains just my Sabi project added to the Mr. Francis project. And my designs is there too. So you can see I have 3 branches. I have, if you go to Mr. Francis wall now, you'll be having 2 pull requests from me. Now they are telling you my design had 2 recent pushes. You compare and pull now. I did not tell you don't compare and pull, so just end there, just end where we are before. I have 2 pull requests already. I have 2 pull requests already, so you don't need to do any other thing. Let me see if squad members submit their fork report. Okay, this is the last step. Just submit your forked repository. So you can come to your, I don't want to compare and pull. Don't pull. If you pull, you are getting what any changes he has done to your repository. Don't compare and pull anything. We'll get the links. Let's get the link to our repository. This is it, and we'll go to the platform. And submit your link. This should be it, double project, and I paste my link here. And I submit. Okay, so this is the assignment submitted. I can screen grab this page if I want to. I think I should just screen grab this page. Okay, it's done. So that is all what we have to do.